Hmm? Little friend. Hi. Those feet, we gotcha.
Gonna leave the box here. Whatever. You can just toss it over towards her to the side. That's fine. I'm just gonna video from up here. You can stand closer if you want to see.
Hey, pretty boy. Or girl, actually.
Big one, huh? His feathers are messed up.
Yeah, the feathers were messed up, but there's the injury.
You come get closer.
It's stable.
It's stable.
But it may be an electrocution. So it's black hair.
It was found on a road where there weren't power lines. It was up in the canyon of Nephi.
Okay.
And
Well, you've got
and there's
that,
not a lot of fast traffic on it, he said.
and you've got the same thing on this side.
Oh, both sides?
Both sides.
There's a lot of farming up there, so it could be.
Possibly fencing?
Well, it could be fencing, but it's rare that both wings in the same spot on a barbed wire fence, and so it could have gotten shocked and was able to fly.
Yeah, they said it
So-
could fly a little bit, just not well.
So we'll just have to see what we could do. But yeah, it's in both the exact same spot on each wing, right there. So we'll get him settled in or get her some food and settled in and see where we go from there.
Is she fat otherwise or skinny?
A little bit thin,
A little bit thin?
not terribly thin, but a little bit. Hey,
Okay.
sweetie.
We'll follow you out to. Is that okay?
Yep.
They lay on their back for defense. I'll get the net when you get it untangled. We do have one local pair is all. Is that wing broken? So this one has a big break?
Yeah, this one looks like shot.
And don't they have to hit 2 wires to get electrocuted?
You have to hit 2 wires, so that's harmless right there.
Right there, those. So usually where they get electrocuted is by the post where they can hit 2 wires.
So we release a lot of animals out here, whether they be the horned owls, the barn owls, the red-tailed hawks, ferocious hawks, even eagles. These out here, because it's just a good spot for it. And it's just down the road from the new rescue center, so that's helpful as well. Okay. Well, I'm going to grab the. This is the only really dangerous part. Is getting control of him while he's in a box. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi. There's my boy. Okay. It's okay. You're all right. You're all right. Shh, shh, shh. You're okay, baby. I got you. Isn't he beautiful? Now this is a great horned owl. Great. It's the largest owl that we have in this part of the country. Horned, the feathers on the top of the head, and they are just feathers. They're not horns. They're not ears. They're just strictly feathers. Now the great horned owl has those huge yellow eyes. Those eyes are designed to collect light. Now if you can imagine being 200 miles from the nearest town, a cloudy night, no moon, just as dark as you can imagine, this owl can see just as well in those conditions as you can see in bright sunlight. So their night vision is phenomenal. Owls have an amazing sense of hearing. If you look at the owl right here, you can see on his face, the face is kind of divided up the center, where there's kind of a right dish shape and a left dish shape. Those amplify sound. The ears are located right here on the edge of the dish. Just holds on the side of the head is where it is. And so when a small rodent moves through the underbrush, that rustly sound, it strikes the owl's face, it's amplified, and because it's divided in the center, it's directional, they can tell the owl's coming from the right or left, or the mouse is on the right or left. The owl kind of turns his head looking, and the sound is amplified, and they can actually, the little tiny mustache here, these fibers, are sound sensitive. They can actually feel sound vibration, and so it allows them to spot the mouse. They glide down off the tree, they grab the mouse, they swallow it whole. A great horned owl like this can catch a dozen mice every night. They're one of the best rodent controls we could possibly have, and so we do really try to encourage these guys to nest in this area because they're super beneficial. And the sharpest claws of any bird of prey in the world. These things are just massively dangerous to work with, and so, you know, you have to really know what you're doing and have the proper skill set to handle these guys properly. And so, any questions about owls? No questions? Yes.
I have a question about this specific owl. So why was he brought in?
This one came from Canap, was hit by a car.
Okay.
And so it's been with us for a while. It's healthy now, so it's ready to go back to the wild.
How much weight can they carry?
You know, I have a big giant golden eagle. Can carry 1/3 of its body weight in a flight. Can carry about 2 pounds. This can carry about a half a pound at the absolute most, maybe closer to 1/4 of a pound. So they can't carry off dogs or cats or children or any other ridiculous ideas people have. Okay, now come up here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to walk a little closer to the fence, and I'm going to have you hold your arms straight out, and I'm going to push the owl against your chest. And I want you to reach around the owl, and I want you to get your left hand on its feet, just like where mine is, like this, and have your right hand right here on its back. Okay, and then we'll go over to the fence, and then when you're ready, you'll just take the owl and you throw it. Okay? You will be the last person on the planet to ever touch it. There is nothing softer than an owl. What does this feel like right here? Super, super soft feathers. Now the feathers are so soft because they muffle the sound of flight. So because they fly slow, they have silent flight, so they're very stealthy, but they are not fast. So why don't we come over here? barbed wire. Be careful.
Yeah, he can. Just be careful.
Those rocks are not very stable. Okay. Whatever.
You want me to hold it
Okay, I'm
down?
going to have her come right here.
Yeah.
Move that way a little bit so you can get full size. Okay, come here. Hold your arms out. Okay. Okay, I want you to put this hand right there on his back. And I want you to put this one right on his leg right there. And just hold nice and snug. Okay, you got him. It's going to take as much time as you need. Okay. And then when you're ready, go move the fence.